This is the Enthusiast for CollectionDX. Today I'm looking at a transforming robot desk set. This is of unknown origin. There are no manufacturing markings on it, no date, nothing to indicate, exactly what it is, but I feel fairly comfortable saying that this is a Chinese product manufactured in the mid-'80s, probably sold to drugstores, something of that nature. The desk set is kind of an interesting subgenre of toys. You'll see, there's Voltron-themed ones. Gackin had a few of them. It's an interesting subset that I like to collect. I'm starting to get into it a little bit more. This one's pretty interesting, and it's pretty well done for the type of toy it is, and I think it goes well beyond its station and becomes a pretty decent robot toy in its own right. First I'll start talking about its features. You'll notice there's two buttons on the top here. When you hit those, there are two spring-loaded capsules which pop out, one of which is a pencil sharpener, the other just a compartment. I like the clear tops on those, and they will come in handy in the robot mode and kind of give it an extra pop. These two arm pieces, well, they're not arms in this mode, but there's these two arm pieces have buttons right here which activate another compartment, and they're both identical. These two pods on the side here also pop off to become more compartments. If you're sensing a theme here, apparently students need a lot of compartments and storage about their person. What else is there? There are two trays in the main body of this piece. The bottom one reveals a magnifying glass, which is very important for classroom learning, as we all know. And then there is a tray which has exactly 4 markers in green, turquoise, purple, and red, because as children will tell you, those colors are essential. So now let's put it into its robot mode. You take these pods that we pulled off, and they slide into little grooves on the bottom here. Makes it stand upright, like so. There is a button on the chest here, which activates his head. So you see he's kind of peeking at us, but the head spring is weak. So that's my one quarrel with the toy. I might have to take it apart and see if it can improve some, but the head spring is a little degraded, so that's not great. But the arms are pretty awesome. Oop, accidentally hit that. The arms come out. They're fairly well articulated for what it is. There are clicky joints on the shoulder, not the elbow. There's swivel joints here. So the arms are pretty decent and way better than they could have been. You can imagine if you're making such a toy as this, that your highest priority isn't making well-articulated limbs. Another detail I'd like to call your attention to is that this decal here, here, and on the back, these are all puffy stickers, which is pretty cool. I've never seen a puffy sticker on a robot toy, and I think it gives it an added texture of funk. But altogether, there's some pretty decent sculpting, details, decals, a lot of different colors. I think the composition is great. It's really a pretty solid toy on its own merits, and I think it fits in with any Super Robot collection. And it certainly fits in mine because I like the unusual. So if you would come across something like this, I don't know, if you like unusual toys, it's a very well done oddity. And if you know anything about this, let me know. If you know where to get more, let me know, because I'd like to see a few more of these guys. I have another one here that I probably review at some point. This one would appear to be a Ditarn based desk set of a similar construction, although no, it's kind of different, but it's kind of the same concept. So I'm kind of digging this whole genre, and if you know anything about that, let me know. If there's any more of these, or know what these guys' names are or anything. So there you have it. Not for everybody, but a pretty solid piece nonetheless. Thank you for watching. This is The Enthusiast for CollectionDX.